bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Well, I'm glad you could join us. We're discussing public education in a couple of minutes, and of course it involves funding for public schools and all the problems of people who have parents trying to get their schools well funded and have the supplies and teachers that they need. Along those lines, Christina Velasco is with us right now. She is principal of the Harvey Milk Civil Rights Academy. Nice to have you here, Christina.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Okay, for those of us who don't have a lot of information about Harvey Milk and the Academy, give us a little background on how it differs or if it does from other public schools.
Well, we're a small alternative public school in San Francisco, part of San Francisco Unified School District. We serve 240 students that come from many parts of our city, so we still retain a lot of this diversity, socioeconomically, racially, the types of families we serve. So in this very small community, our mission is to really teach children to care about themselves and their community, but certainly learn more about others. And we teach them about what it means to be tolerant and respect each other, and also with that is our work around civil rights. And the school focuses on the importance for them to be advocates for their community and the greater world and society. So
okay, you're talking about K through 5, is that right?
This is a kinder through 5th grade, yes.
Yeah, okay. So they, in addition to that, I mean, they have some of the basics of adding, subtracting, and writing, I assume. Right?
Well, yeah, we have our core curriculum,
yeah, right.
which
that's
is
because we don't want to give people the impression that that's all civil rights things.
No, absolutely. The school is a public school, so we do core curriculum, math, science, language arts, reading, but we also teach what would be the social emotional intelligences to children about what it means to be empathetic and caring and supportive and certainly an advocate for others. So those are also elements that weave into the actual core curriculum in the ways that we teach from kinder through 5th grade.
Yeah. Okay, give me an example of that. I mean, you're teaching children to be more empathetic to other people. Are there specific little courses you have or programs that you run? Or how does that work?
It's every day. It's the work of every day.
Every day.
In
Sit
every
down
classroom.
And shut up. That's
Well, it is, part of it is, it comes from the core of the staff that's there, from the classroom teacher to the student advisors.
Their attitude, I assume.
It's the culture of the school, and it's also the parents as well in terms of their involvement with the community and the greater community around what it means to teach children the social emotional aspects of being a learner and educated, as well as the academic side. And one of the programs we do, for example, is called Families. So it's a cross-grade program where kindergartners are mixed with 1st graders and 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th graders, and they stay together for 6 years that they'll be at the academy so that they can learn from each other.
I like that.
To be responsible, so the older kids teaching the younger, and certainly the younger teaching the older about what it means to be patient.
I can see where it would work both ways. You have an awareness ride coming up?
Yes, one of our teachers, Miss Callie Clark, has spearheaded this. It's called We Ride 3000, and it's an awareness ride for our public across the nation to think about what it means to fully fund public education and our schools. And so she left Friday, June 4th, which is our last day of school, and has been riding, and she'll be ending up in D.C. July 17th is the due date. Across the country.
That's amazing.
Collecting stories, kind of having an opportunity to talk to the public around what it means to fully take care of their own public school. So Harvey Milk is one of San Francisco's public schools. We certainly want it to be fully funded in the ways that I think all public schools should be. Yeah,
and is there a problem right now funding in the San Francisco School District? We're just about out of time.
Absolutely. San Francisco.
I know we're still having that problem.
San Francisco was hit, like in most schools in California, but big. We have a $113 million deficit that we're facing over the next 2 years. So, you know, for our site alone, it was a loss of over $450,000, which means less supplies. We have zero budgets for school supplies.
Well, luckily they have people like yourself who are interested in children's education. That counts for a lot at the same time.
Absolutely.
Right. Christina, nice to have you here. Christine Velasco has been our guest. She is principal at the Harvey Milk Civil Rights Academy in San Francisco. Thanks very much for joining us. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.